Hey everyone, Fawn again. I am back home out of the shower after 7.5 miles today. And one of the things that's been, or a couple of the things that's been helping me out from the Perfectly Posh line have just been a godsend to me, with me just getting back into my trail walking again, distance walking. I've been having really sore muscles. I started on September 28th, and it was either all or nothing. Did 6 miles that day. There's another day I've done 7 miles. Another day I've done 8 miles. Today I've done 7.5 miles. It just depends on what kind of day I'm having, and my cat Jack is here to say hi. Depends on what kind of day I'm having, what the message is that I'm listening to on my podcast, or the music that I'm listening to on however many miles I go for that day. But what has really helped me after each and every one of my walks to make sure that I am, my muscles are relaxed and rested, are, sorry, I do not have this labeled, but this is the Muscle Through bath salt. And what I did was I took it out of the container because my bag ended up getting puncture holes in it through shipping, which very rarely happens, but I had these bath bombs, these fizzies, sitting on top of it when they packaged it, and the corners of it destroyed my bag. But anyway, I went to Michael's and got 3 of these for, I'm going to say $5 or $10. All it is, this is a plastic mason jar that I put this in. I didn't want to put it in a glass mason jar because hands wet and slippery, putting this in the bathtub. Didn't want it to break. I didn't want my kids to drop it. Didn't want it to break. So all I did was I just took it and emptied it in here. And now I have a really, I have a wooden caddy that I have all 4 of mine put into. I have the Muscle Through, I have the Bubble Up, I have the Cold on Hold, and I have the Sleepy Sleep, all 4 in my little caddy. So these have been a godsend. But this is Muscle Through. This is made here in the United States. It's made in Utah at Salt Lake City. It is made from the salt from the Great Lakes because it's full of magnesium. This has been a godsend for my muscles. I put 2 scoops in, as hot of a water as I can stand it. Some days it's warm water, some days it's really hot water. Today was a hot water day because I am having muscle cramps. They're not Charlie horses just yet. I need to up my potassium level, but I'm having muscle cramps in my my right foot, my right calf. So thankfully, it's all below the knee. But I put 2 scoops of this in my bath. And then for a little added oomph, I took and used our fall line. And it's a Fall World After All. There's 3 fizzy bath bombs that are also made from the Great Salt Lakes because it's mineral rich. Magnesium is so gentle on the skin compared to other bath salts and bath bombs. But the one that I used today along with the Muscle Through is I used this little gem right here. It is called Spa Day. It is a green bath bomb, eucalyptus, and charcoal. Being here in Florida, it's fall, yes, and most people are having fall weather, but us here, we're still having close to upper 80s, low 90 degree temperatures, with a few showers here and there. But so it's still hot, and I'm still detoxing, and I don't want all of my sweat and the dirt and whatever else is in the air that I'm walking through the walking trails on to clog up my pores. So today I decided with the Muscle Through that I would use the eucalyptus and charcoal, because the charcoal is going to draw all of that gunk and yuckiness out of my pores. So that is the bath fizzy that I use today. When you do purchase the fall fizzies, you're also going to get it's called Tarte orange bath bomb tangerine, and it smells very citrusy. I do like the smell of this, and being here in Florida, of course, it's the orange capital of the world, so it fits perfect. That'll be my next one to use. I haven't used that one yet. I did, like I said, use the Spa Day. It smelled really good. I've had a sinus infection for the last couple of days, walking different trails and soccer practice and games with my boys. So the eucalyptus really helped to open up my sinuses, and whatever else was left after walking, it has just completely been detoxed out, and that's what Spa Day is going to be good for, is to help detox. And then the next one is Fall Me Maybe Purple Bath Bomb, Blackberry, and Vanilla. I absolutely loved using this one on the first time of me using it, and I wish I would have had the bubble up at the time, because this is really, it makes me really think of Halloween, especially Hocus Pocus with the cauldron filled. If the cauldron would have been filled with purple goop, this would have reminded me of that. This fizzes enough on its own, but I think with the bubble up, just to add that extra little spunk to it. I can't wait to use this one on the boys and let them see how fun this one is to use. So I really like this one. And the blackberry vanilla smell is very clean. It doesn't look like it would be in a cauldron, or it doesn't smell like it would be in a cauldron as much as it looks like it would be in a cauldron. So those are the two main things that I used when I got home from my workout. Before going and hitting the trail, I used the Block It Like It's Hot. It is a blood orange and hibiscus broad spectrum SPF 30 face cream. Yes, my face is red. A lot of it is I'm still detoxing, and after I applied this before I left, but I wipe my face so much with my cooling rag that I'm pretty sure probably 15-20 minutes into my walk, my sunscreen was already off. But I will reapply this whenever I get ready to leave and go grocery shopping here in a little bit. One of the major things after I came home, I washed my face with the BFF because I wanted the exfoliation to clean the rest of my pores and get all the dirt and the grime and everything out. And I like using the Suns Up Fine Up. It is a very cooling face moisturizer. It has cucumber and aloe in it. And so what I like to do is you put a pea-size amount, and it smells great, and it's very cooling and very refreshing, and it's going to help make sure that it's going to draw in all that moisture, and it's already dry. But it's going to pull in all of the moisture out of the air that my face needs to rehydrate after being in the sun and after sweating and walking as much as I have. Something else that I like to use afterwards also is the healer. This is a shea butter essential oil skin stick. It's got vanilla and orange in it. I like to use it as a lip balm and put it on my lips. Right now for the winter collection, we have Santa's Little Healer. It's the same thing as the healer, except for this has got spearmint added into it. So you get that little bit of extra. Sorry about that. My alarm went off to let me know that the boys are getting out of school and getting ready to come home. But what I was saying is Santa's Little Healer is the same as the healer. The only difference is this one is geared more towards the winter collection that they have going on right now. And this one's got spearmint in it. And this one, it's got spearmint, vanilla, and orange extracts in the shea butter. And this is vanilla and orange with the shea butter. Both are great. It just depends on if you want that little bit of a wintry experience with adding the spearmint to it. So those are really good to make sure that your lips stay moisturized after being out in the sun and the heat and sweating. And another one of the skin sticks that I like to use is the purifier, because I do get eaten up by mosquitoes. And so whenever I have mosquito bites or bug bites, we haven't had cooler temperatures yet to get rid of the pesky little vermin. So I come home, and after showering and trying to heal my body up, I go through and I find any bug bites, any mosquito bites, and I put the purifier on there. The purifier is eucalyptus and shea butter. And so this is really going to relieve any of the stinging from bug bites or mosquito bites or anything like that. And it's going to help you not scratch them, because every time you scratch them, excuse me, every time you scratch them, you reiterate the venom that they sting you with, and it makes it itch all over again, and then you're back to being miserable all over again. So that's why I like to use the tea tree and eucalyptus with the purifier. Sorry about that. I had a coughing fit there for a second. Two of the last and final things that I love to use are the giant sticks that we have. We have the hot pepper shebang muscle stick, and this is shea butter mixed with capsaicin for a natural warming deep muscle rub. I haven't used this one just yet today, but when you open it, it's a nice orangey peppery color, and it really doesn't have a smell to it, so it's not off-putting like any of the other muscle rubs that you can put on. So you can actually put this on and walk into your office, your classroom, wherever, and you're not going to smell like a medicine cabinet. It says relieve tired muscles with our powerful hot pepper stick. Rub over skin and massage in. Test on sensitive areas first. A lot of people like to test on the inside of their wrist to make sure that there's nothing in there that they are allergic to. And of course it says keep away from eyes and face. The one that I am using, that I have on right now, is the Just Chilling Giant Stick. And this one I use, if I can remember to bring it with me, I put it on right across the back of my shoulders and down my neck, all the way down my back. I like to swipe this on me and the kids, because when you get the cool breeze come through and it hits the giant cooling stick, you're going to have that nice little cooling tingle go up your spine and across your shoulders and your back to help cool you off just a little bit. It says soothe tired muscles and help reduce inflammation with peppermint oil, caffeine, cucumber, and aloe. Glide over aching muscles and massage in for a cool, relaxing sensation. I am using this right now on my right calf, because that's the spot that's really hurting and bothering me right now. Of course, I forgot to pick this up before I went to the walking trail and put it on. But this is the cool blue color that it looks like. And this one smells like peppermint, and it smells like peppermint. That's the main thing that I can smell in it, is the peppermint. But it's still not off-putting to where you put it on and it's, oh my God, did you bathe in peppermint? It's not what this one is all about. So I think the cucumber and the aloe help bring the smell of this one down a couple of notches than what you would on Icy Hot and other things like that. But this is all natural, and it's just as effective as what Icy Hot is. And you don't have to worry about when you put it on, it's not going to burn you. I can put this on my shoulders and back and neck, and it does not burn. I've got it on my calf right now, and it doesn't burn. I feel the cooling sensation, which feels really good. And after I get done with the cooling sensation, if it's still hurting, then I'm going to put the hot pepper shebang on there. So these products right here are fantastic for anybody that is dealing with everyday grind and your muscles are tired and sore and achy. Anybody that, if you just walk, I'm just walking and I use them, and it helps relieve my body to where I can get up the next day and do what I need to do and not be lounging around in pain and just immobile. Great for men and for women. There's no specific gender role on either one of them, or on any of them for that fact. Great for part-time, full-time athletes. Great for teachers. I've got a couple of teacher friends that use the giant sticks and absolutely love them. It's just, they're all-around great products for anybody that is just constantly on the go, moving and grinding, and needs a little pampering at the end of the day. And that's all it took, was just about 25 minutes for me to, probably a little bit more because I soaked in the bath a little bit longer today than usual, but 20 to 30 minutes tops to use these products to refresh my body, get ready for my kids to come home, and finish out the rest of my day strong and not be hurting and in pain and have to pop pills, anti-inflammatories or anything like that. So the Perfectly Posh products have really helped, and not only pampering, but just has helped my body tremendously over the months that I've been using them, because I've only been using Perfectly Posh for 6 or 7 months, 8 months tops maybe. And I've seen a huge difference in the way that my body reacts to these products and when I don't have them, and how my body reacts to them. So if you have any questions on any of the products that I showed you, or any of the products on my webpage at fawnrivera.po.sh, please leave a comment below. You can also get a hold to me through email at fawnrivera@gmail.com. Or you can go to fawningoverposh.com. You can also find me on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram. All that information is going to be down below too. And if you would like to order any of these, let me know. If you have any questions about any of these, let me know. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you have or concerns. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button, and then also make sure to hit the little bell button. That way whenever I upload videos, you're notified and you can see what adventures I'm on next. So I hope everybody has a good day, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.